Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Monday's story time. I'm so glad you could join us today. Let's start our story time with a hello song, and we're going to sing a different one this morning, so listen closely. It goes like this. Say hello to your toes, to your toes, to your toes. Say hello to your toes, hello toes. Now say hello to your knees, to your knees, to your knees. Say hello to your knees, hello knees. Now say hello to your chin, to your chin, to your chin. Say hello to your chin, hello chin. Now say hello to your head, to your head, to your head. Say hello to your head, hello head. Now say hello to your friends, to your friends, to your friends. Say hello to your friends, hello friends. Hello friends, so good to see you this morning. Now, before we start our stories, my helper would like us to sing another song. Do you know Row, Row, Row Your Boat? Great, let's sing it together. You ready? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. So that song was actually a clue about what we're reading about today. We have one other clue. Do you want to get it for us? What's this? What is this?
A boat.
A boat. Yeah, we're going to read about boats this morning. And the first book we're going to read is called Captain Smallpig, and it's by Martin Waddell and Susan Varley. Captain Smallpig. Old Goat and Turkey took Smallpig down to Blue Lake. They found a little red boat. "I want to go for a row," Smallpig said, dancing about. "Turkeys don't go in boats," Turkey said. "Neither do goats," said Old Goat. But he climbed into the boat, and they rowed off onto Blue Lake. "I want to fish for whales," said Smallpig. "There aren't any whales in Blue Lake," said Turkey. "There might be a very small whale," said Old Goat, and he tied a string to an oar so Smallpig could try his whale fishing. Smallpig didn't catch any whales, but he caught an old boot, which was almost as good. "I want to row now," said Smallpig. "You're too small to row," Turkey objected. "Of course you can row," said Old Goat. Smallpig could only manage one oar at a time, so he rowed round and round, round and round, round and round, but he rowed the boat all by himself. "I'm Captain Commander," Smallpig said. Turkey just shook his head sleepily. "Aye, aye, Captain Smallpig," said Old Goat. "You are in charge of this boat." "But I'm too tired to row anymore," Smallpig said. "I knew you would be," said Turkey. "Just let the boat drift," said Old Goat, yawning. "But keep your hand on the tiller." As the moon rose, the boat drifted back through the reeds toward the shore. Smallpig was sort of steering the boat. And then Smallpig sort of, wasn't steering the boat. He'd fallen asleep, holding his boot. The boat was sort of steering itself. My turn to steer, sighed Old Goat. He took over the tiller and guided them back to the dock. As they drew near, Old Goat rose out of his seat to tie up the boat. It rocked one way and then the other until sploosh! Ah, my hat! I knew this would happen, spluttered Turkey. Shh! We mustn't wake up Captain Small Pig, Old Goat warned Turkey. They carried Small Pig all the way home, wrapped warm in a blanket, and they tucked him cozily into bed. Small Pig slept, and he dreamed of a lovely day out in a boat with good friends on Blue Lake, the day that he was Captain Small Pig.
5 little boats. The first little boat went chug, chug, chug. The second little boat went tug, tug, tug. The third little boat went whoa, whoa, whoa. The fourth little boat went oh so slow. Here comes the sailboat. Watch it go.
The next book we're going to read is called Ocean Meets Sky, and this is a beautifully illustrated book. It is by the Fan Brothers. Ocean Meets Sky. Finn lived by the sea, and the sea lived by him. It's a good day for sailing, his grandfather would have said. Finn remembered Grandpa's voice, telling him stories about a place far away where ocean meets sky. His grandfather would have been 90 years old today. To honor him, Finn built a boat fit for a long journey, one they had planned together. Boat building was hard work. Finn took a short nap below decks. When he awoke, he felt the boat rocking gently beneath him. The journey had begun. I didn't think the open sea would feel so lonely, Finn said after some time. This caught the attention of a great golden fish. Do you know where ocean meets sky? Finn asked the fish. It's high and low and as deep as the sea, the fish answered in a voice that made Finn's boat shake. It's up and down and very far. I can show you the way. He followed the golden fish to the Library Islands, where 100 bookish birds were roosting. Then they explored an island of giant shells and crossed a sea of moon jellies dancing. But then Finn's eyes filled with wonder. Had he finally reached the place of his grandfather's stories, the magical place where ocean meets sky? His boat began to lift from the water. Or had the water fallen away? The golden fish swam toward the moon. Finn followed. He wanted to say goodbye. He had so many questions, but he heard a voice calling to him from far away. Finn! Finn, wake up! It's time for dinner, said his mother. "I made Grandpa's dumplings." Finn looked out across the sea to that magical place far away where ocean meets sky. It had been a good day for sailing. And the last book we're going to read today is not about boats. It's a new book in the library that I wanted to share with you. It's called Bird Hugs, and it's by Adamson. Bird Hugs. Bernard wasn't like other birds. When he was a baby, he didn't know he was different. "Look, Orla, I'm a bat." Life was simple and fun. Woo! Then Bernard's friends began to fly. No matter how many times he tried, it was something he couldn't seem to do himself. One by one, the other birds left in search of new places. "I'll learn to fly soon, won't I?" said Bernard. "Of course you will," said Orla. But the next day, she was gone too. Bernard was all alone. Maybe he just needed a little help? "That's right, Lawrence," said Bernard. "Keep pecking that rope." Snap, twang! "I'm flying!" Groan! But he wasn't. Embarrassed by his useless wings, he tried to make them smaller. Then he wondered if it might be better to pretend they were something else. A scarf, for instance? A nice big bow? It was hopeless. Bernard felt utterly sorry for himself. He found a lonely branch and made it his home. Days turned into nights. Seasons changed. Different creatures came and went. Bernard barely noticed them. But then, one evening, he heard a sound. Sob! It was coming from someone even more dejected than Bernard. "I feel very sad, and I'm not sure why," wailed the orangutan. Bernard jumped up and, with his long wings, gave the orangutan a big hug. The orangutan stopped crying and sighed. After a while, he stood up and stretched. "That's made me feel a whole lot better," he said. "Thank you, kind bird." Back at his branch, Bernard thought that maybe his wings were good for something after all. For the first time in a long while, he slept soundly and woke refreshed, which was just as well. "We want hugs!" Bernard hugged a bear, and a rabbit, and a whole group of birds. He hugged a very ticklish crocodile, and a very slippery frog. Slip! Even a worm wanted a hug. Hug? Which, you'll agree, was pretty brave of the worm. Now every morning, without fail, there was a line. The animals told Bernard their problems. It can be lonely at the top of the food chain. It's hard being the youngest. And he listened. Sleeping during the day makes me feel like I'm missing all the fun. Bernard didn't feel sorry for himself anymore, and all the hugging had made his wings feel strong. Maybe even strong enough for flying! This is amazing! Whoa! Crash! Well, there's more to life than flying, I suppose, said Bernard. Much more. Play with us, Bernard. Hello, Bernard. Oh, hi, Bernard. Hey, Bernard. Bernard, my man. Yo, Bernard. Bernard. Bernard discovered that helping the other animals had given him something he hadn't expected. New friends. And friends can help you do anything. Whee! Okay, that's all we have planned for story time today. Let's sing our goodbye song. The more we read together, 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 the more we read together, the happier we'll be. We read big books and small books and wide books and tall books. The more we read together, the happier we'll be. Bye, friends. Thank you for joining us. I hope to see you next week.